By the way, this game is in early access, but it's Windblown. Hello, my name is Abe, and we're gonna be checking out Windblown, the new roguelite being developed by Motion Twin, aka the same developers of Dead Cells. Now, if I remember correctly, Evil Empire is working on the Prince of Persia game. Motion Twin is working on Windblown, but they're like the same, they have like the same parent company or something like that. I don't exactly understand it myself, but it is Windblown. And from like that opening cinematic, I like the style of it. It's meant to kind of pump you up. Reminds me of the initial first animated trailer slash cinematic for Dead Cells, the one where you just kind of awaken and you'd have no idea like your character awakens, he has no idea what's going on, and he's just taking weapons and trying to figure out what works until he finds out that the pan is his style of weapon. I always got pumped up on that one. I'm feeling pumped up after watching that Windblown cinematic. I don't know much about this game. I've heard good things about it. I might try keyboard and mouse instead of controller. But my understanding is that this is another game like Dead Cells where the roguelite-y loopy element of it is kind of built into the story. And that was kind of teased, I think, in that animated trailer that we just saw, where your character starts by waking up and ends by waking up. He's like stuck in a time loop, or I don't know what's going on, but I like games that do that have the built-in reason for the loop. We're gonna check out some Windblown. Validate my name. Okay, validate my name. Choose a body. First Leaper's Reward. Intern Pangolian Bat. Oh, I clicked on Pangolian, I guess. I was just gonna be basic normal character. I guess I'm a different thing. Academy Kill says, like Gungeon. Gungeon, Dead Cells, Windblown. It's never explained in Isaac, is it? What other games have a built-in loop? It's not really a built-in loop in Monolith, is it? I feel like I should just be the normal character and not a Pangolian. I don't even know what creature that is. Hades? Yeah, Hades. Hades is good. Can I do this? Oh, blood effects 50%. We're cranking that up to 100. And Connie, welcome. How are you doing today? Kaka. There's a lot of different options. There's controls. I've got the volume hopefully set roughly correctly. There's an option for no vomit and no screen shake, which I think is very funny. And like, I hate to do this, but I'm gonna go to title screen. I'm gonna change. I want to be axolotl. I want to be base character. No! Almost an armadillo? Yeah, but I want to be base character. Actually, I want to read the characters because I accidentally clicked. So give me a... There you go. Space, accept, back, play, validate. So we can be an axolotl, a basilisk, a bat, an intern, which looks like a chameleon, or a pangolian. To start out with, I'll be an axolotl. Okay, maybe lower the music, says Academy Kill. I'll lower some of the sound effects as we jump into the tutorial, but I think the main menu might have been a little bit louder than usual. Also, Mother of Zerg, welcome, and Salsa Defender, hello. Because now I actually understand for a second here that this is actually tying into what we just saw in that animated trailer, your character waking up. And I put two and two together by playing as the base character. I think for the like story at least, it would be nice to understand a little bit more about what's going on. Be his normal character here. It's Windblown. You know what's interesting about the art style here is that it is 3D. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Risk of Rain, how it's very blocky. Like it's purposefully geometrical, like the rock kind of floating in space. Very like sharp edges on things, lots of corners. I assume that it is an intentional element of the design. Okay, Spacebar is dash. I accidentally learned that. Looks like I have like 4 dashes. Maybe, maybe not. I guess if you just time your dashes, you can actually dash at specific intervals. Perfect for fish, good for adventure. Last hit is a critical hit, fish knife. Immediately I see a little bit of Dead Celsian in here as well. You have different weapons probably that all have different attack styles. So last hit's a critical hit. You have a little bit of delay when you can actually, well, you can dash into the 3rd hit of your combo. Okay. You can dash around enemies. You know, what I'm noticing here is that you can't actually aim with mouse. That's very strange to me. Is there an option for aiming with mouse? Why have a mouse? If I can't aim with mouse, I'll probably play with a controller because like, yeah, it seems like you can't actually aim with the mouse at all. So you know what? Why don't we try with a little bit of a controller play, okay? I got it right here. Don't worry. I don't have to go anywhere. It seems weird to me that you can't aim because that would be a very nice thing to do. Okay, apparently the right stick is emoting. A on the controller is a dash, but I still can't aim. I was thinking it would be a twin stick shooter where I could aim with the right stick. Right stick is just this, so I suppose it doesn't really matter if you play with a keyboard or a mouse, but you know, well, sure, I'll play with the controller. Chris, welcome. This is an EA, you can't be playing this sport. I can always play at least a little bit. You know what I like, and this is very kind of Dead Cellsian, I like the fact that you dash very quickly. It's all about quickly maneuvering around the battlefield and having the ability to like outflank your opponents. That's something in like, to contrast the Wizard of Legend experience that we played recently, where it seemed like you were a lot slower and you had a cooldown on your dash. Same thing with like Raven's Watch. I still never made a video about that game, but you know, that's another similar experience where you don't have high maneuverability, and so it seems like fights kind of take a little bit longer because you're kind of stalling, waiting for your dash to recover. I like games that have many dashes. Hades 1, Hades 2 slowed it down a little bit, but still. You can do prep jumping jacks before bosses, says Salsa Defender. Something like that. This also reminds me that at some point I really need to take another look at Astral Ascent. I never did like make a video about that, but I should have. Hey, wait, you're not a Sentinel. We used to be like you, if I remember correctly, but things didn't end well. Seems to be broken. A shred of memory haunting us. Mineral? If you like, we can help you leave this cursed place. We can share what's left of us with you. It might disturb you initially, but hey, it's better than being trapped here forever. Please choose me. You can only absorb one of us. Know me, free me. Don't listen to them. Take the one that will help you the most. Well, they have no actual indication of what is what. I will just press Y. Saves you once from death and heals you 50%. Kills heal you 4%. Your first hit against a target deals 120% base damage. Fellow Trittenmert, welcome. Are we grumbling about Raven's Watch again? No, I'm just comparing. Connie says, I still have the demo of this I should play. I think it shouldn't be playable anymore since it's not on the store page, but oh well. Don't update the game and it'll never update itself. You can play it forever. All right. Saves you from death, kills heal you 4%. First hit against an enemy does 120% damage. I will take the kills heal. I can also toggle details, which doesn't work. I can see inventory, which does work. I have a fish knife, X, Y, L, B, R, B, that's very Dead Cells. I mean, I think I will be fine playing this with a controller because I'm very comfortable with Dead Cells motion and controls. Although, saying that, I'm immediately realizing that this is best played with a stick as opposed to the D-pad, which I would play Dead Cells with. I'm already like, okay, you can't dash that far up. Immediately I'm already like, I'm in. I get it. I get what they're going for. This is a bunny. I gotta hold the button. We get Burn Aura. Is this a new thing? Encrypted memory. Blueprint. If I have to compare between the two games, I will compare when possible. Yeah, we can't climb this, but we can go down it. I'm gonna say that that's a blueprint. We have to beat the level, and then we unlock that for future use or something. And these look like teleporters, but I don't know how to access them yet. I don't have a heal. I don't have anything on other buttons. I like the bright visuals so far. It's very bright, it moves quickly. I think that's what I had a problem with in both Wizard of Legend 2. Oh God, oh man. In both Wizard of Legend 2 and in Raven's Watch, is that they didn't feel fast. They were so slow. This is very much a Dead Cellsian type of a game where you move quickly. I still haven't played the Prince of Persia one, but I should. What was that thing? It's a flying fish. I gave it all of my resources and the fragment memory, and then it flew away. All right, we gotta learn what the hell's going on in this game. I could see this being a game that incentivizes going fast. Maybe having speed modes or such, or time trials. I hope there's no time doors. Connie says, Prince of Persia game seems like it needs a little bit more time in the oven. Honestly, that makes me want to play it even more just to learn about it. Level 2, Sirocco, deals criticals against burning targets. Last strike burns. Criticals increase damage by 50%. Burn does damage every half second for 4 seconds and stacks. So now I have a second weapon. Okay. There you go. I think it had to generate shaders because sometimes the game lags for a little bit when I start something new. But it's a ranged weapon. Again, that's very Dead Cellsian, isn't it? The game is surprisingly laggy. I'm not sure why. I guess it's because it's using 100% of the GPU. Let's see. Can we I'm gonna turn off screen shake, but can we maybe reduce some of this stuff? I like it looking good. Give me a target frame rate of 60. If it doesn't stutter as much, maybe I'll not notice it as much. Ravenblade deals criticals after the third strike. Music does get a little bit loud. We'll crank that down a little bit. I feel like I don't like music with vocals. And it kind of sounds like there's vocals here, so I would prefer to just have more of an ambiance, but that's okay. Maybe it's just the tutorial. Hopefully that's not too quiet. There you go, 60%. Deals criticals after the third strike, held for a jump attack. $80 DPS, 160 DPS, it's a level 2. I like that there's animations that tell you what all the weapons do. So let's see. So it does have a hold there. There's no hold on Y. But the weapon, it does, hold on. More DPS, criticals after the third strike. It's gotta be better than the other one. It's got double the DPS, right? Right? Where do I go? Here. At least I hope it is better, because I'm taking it. Okay. It does seem like it does quite a lot of damage. Does seem to have a bit of stutter. It's a lot less now that I've cranked down the frame rate, but it shouldn't be a problem for you people watching, but I'll still leave it at 60 just for the consistency, but it does seem to stutter a lot. Backstabs deal critical damage, dash behind your target by holding it. Okay. So you do a little bit of a hop animation and go behind your target, and then you can stab them. I would prefer to have a ranged option. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. So I've got this, I'm happy. You know what it is? I think when you're going between platforms, your dash does not have a cooldown, but when you're not on a platform, your dash has a cooldown or something. I don't know. I'd feel like I would prefer it if the dash was consistent so I could get used to it a little bit more. And now the music has like quieted quite a bit. So I don't know what these are, but it is a choice, a path. I got hit with the slow bomb, but it seems like it didn't actually do any damage. I pressed the wrong button. The game gave me a dash tutorial. Like, I know how to dash game, it was just a mistake, I swear. Boost. Shells looted by the team get 20% more, health up, attack speed up. I feel like because we have a healing build, health up would be kind of nice. Attack speed is also pretty good. Max increase for weapons 60%. You know what? That very much reminds me of Scourgebringer. Your attack damage, your ranged damage, all of this stuff had maximums. So we could go for attack speed. I'm just gonna go for the health though. I float. And that was a very quick transition. You know what? I'll take it. When will we get a named mode in a game, Abe, says Connie. Because of Co mode? I don't know who Co is. Attack speed 5%, 10% shells, critical damage up 10%. This seems like a lower tiered rarity boost. I will just go for crit damage up. Although attack speed means I could get more crits, but why don't we just start with the one that's a little bit simple. You know, I keep pressing B to dash. B is not dash, A is dash. I feel like I immediately want to change that because I'm used to other games. But I will just try to not press the wrong button. I keep doing it. So yeah, I'm starting to like. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Holy hell. I'm starting to understand a little bit more about the movement and everything that's happening here. Very, very fast game. I like that. I like that a lot. Enemies hit like a freaking truck. Good lord. Methinks that this is going to be one of those games where you have meta upgrades. You know, we're gonna have something eventually probably where it's like, increase your base attack damage or anything like that. Or maybe you don't, I don't know. Blade Storm, deals damage to nearby enemies repeatedly. It is a effect I have now, hold on. When you're in the menu, the music gets a little bit quieter, hard to determine balance. But there you go, we have Blade Storm. I'm looking for secret paths as well. I haven't found any. Oh. Toss one of these out there. I feel like I get stuck, unable to dash, and that happened very much in Dead Cells. Certain attacks would prevent you from dashing immediately, so you had to sometimes be very careful about how quickly you were attacking with what weapons. Or what's actually probably happening is I think I can dash, but I can't because I'm used to the dashing speed when I'm going from platform to platform. Are you a leper? I was cleaning the inside of my cannon when the lid snapped shut. Oh, he's a pink bomb-on. And then boom, I ended up here by mistake. Please help me get back. There are golems everywhere. I'm scared I might lose my feathers. Could you knock me out? One good boom will do the trick. Yeah, I know it sounds weird like that. I tried to launch myself from a couple of cliffs. My head is too tough. If you do it, my rescue fish will activate its fins and bring me back home. Go ahead, I'm ready. Give the bird a good knock on the head. Oh, we have done it. Goodbye, rescue fish. What the f... I don't know. I don't know, but I like it. This also seems very... yeah. Yeah, okay. Well, you know, we have half health. That's good enough, right? The game, when it says that, dodge, I think that means that I have just barely managed to time my dodge, and so it's giving me the free hit, the free dodge. It says, hey, you did good enough job. We're gonna give you iframes. I'm just gonna get rid of your mines, spider boss. I think sometimes it's also being very generous. It's giving me the dodge for free. Because it should not be, but it is. Okay, get a gift. That's a bunny. Your first hit against a target deals 120% damage. Using a trinket activates Rush. Your next dash does damage. Saves you from death once. I guess give me a nice solid first hit. You've given me a blueprint for a heavy blade. Connie says I can see the chaos of this in co-op. It would be probably a pretty good co-op game. As long as it is, you know, not laggy or anything like that. I can't help but feel like though the first thing that I would like to see is just a little bit better performance because it is a little janky at a higher frame rate. I don't have a weapon anymore. Also, I took off all my clothes. Oh, I like that. You go behind the privacy barrier. It's a heal. Seems like that's a full heal too in the hot springs. All right. Also, apparently there's, I don't know, some sort of money in those things. And it's a shop. Want to drive the boat. Drive the boat. Abundance. Cogs looted plus 20%. What the hell's a cog? There's a lot of people here. Deals damage to nearby targets, Blade Storm. I already have this, so it's just another Blade Storm. 182 DPS. It's a little bit better than the one that I currently have. Finisher damage plus 60%. So it has a bonus, a benefit of some sort. I don't like the moving camera here. It goes boom, 560 damage. It's not that bad. Also, we deposit money? Well, I think one big bada boom would be kind of nice. I guess that's so that you can put money in it so that other players can equip it. So like, oh, I'm gonna put all of my money in it and then you can buy it. So we got a bomb. Oh, there's no preview for this one, unfortunately. Okay. There we go. You couldn't figure out where to go for it. Oh, for a second. Hello, friend. I love how weird the game is, at least to start with. Like, it makes no sense. I don't understand what the big fish is for. I don't have to understand it though. Just appreciate that you have a giant fish eating your cogs. Continue expedition. Fish. It's level 2. We're in Half-Life. The factory. Oh no, I've murdered people. I feel like I should be dashing with the beat here. Oh. Very much trying to time the dodges. There's also a little bit of a shimmer on enemies when they attack. I don't know why I can't dodge the first attack out of his combo. It just seems like my dash happens too slowly. Like right there, there's like a little delay. Usually that stuff, it bugs me just a little bit. Just a little bit, but I understand, I have to just be better. After attack, use one weapon until the signal appears, then use another weapon to launch its alter attack. Okay. So, hit, alter attack. Okay, so you can kind of combo your weapons together. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you do a little bit of a spray shot. And it seems like it's consistent. It's not random. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Spray shot. But you can't dash out of it. You know, this is where you gotta pay attention to the fact that, oh, your attacks take time to get out there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't dash at all while I'm doing the move, so you have to be a little bit careful about that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Again, I cannot dash when I'm in the middle of that combo. So, if you begin the alter attack, you gotta want it. Whoa, hey. He's just got like a big fist that comes down. What a jerk. Okay, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It completely missed. It seemed like maybe I was invincible during the alter attack. I don't know. I feel like I'm not going to be, but we should check that out. We should try it out. These are just like people living their life. They're Roombas. Okay, I murdered the hell out of him. Maybe you are? You can't aim it either. You're kind of stuck when you shoot it. Okay, I need there to be like a melee enemy. Poor guys. I don't want to murder them. Okay. I don't know. I don't know if that was good or not. A glowing rock. Yeah, the game does get very framey for some reason. Zerg says, I have so much restraint, there's so many mechanics I want to talk about, but I don't want to spoil Abe. Well, thank you. Deals damage over time in an area, or gains 60 shells. You'll have to replace one of your trinkets. A quick fire grenade. Grenade and bomb. This is like just directly ripped out of Dead Cells. Do you want the infantry grenade or the grenade? Spawns a scythe for 4 seconds, max 8 at the same time. Abe's been right about some things and wrong about others. If there's like iframes that I have, you can let me know about, oh, you do have iframes in this thing. You can say that, Zerg. I'll appreciate that. Everything else, I'll figure it out myself. Give me another bomb. Oh, we can only have one bomb. Okay. Which is very Dead Cellsy, because you can only have one weapon of a special, or of a particular type. We can deposit for an apple. It'll be a temp heal. Well, I don't need that, I heal passively. There's the apple, by the way. You think I could just like go over the gap, but I guess not. Alter attacks iframe. Okay, in that case, I'm gonna be a little bit more pro using them then. Because if I do have iframes on this stuff, then that seems like an incredibly strong move. Like actually seems incredible. You should figure out for yourself which one's for how long. Yeah. Well, if I can be in iframes when I'm doing like this thing here, that's good enough. We get a boost. Attack speed, critical damage. Give me the attack speed. I'm understanding the value of attack speed now. Get to your alter attack a little bit faster. Also, we healed, sorry. We healed like all of our HP damage. I love the weird space fish. I don't know what your deal is. Space fish, I can't even say it. Space fish. But I love your space fishiness. Also, why is there lava? Because it's a factory? Not all factories have lava. Seems like it might be a hard encounter. I mean, I'll hit the button. All right. All right, you know what? That seemed okay. That seemed perfectly okay. Zerg says it's based on your playstyle, but I like the fast attacking weapons with quick combos that can enable me to stay in alter attack. Some fast weapons I like, some slow weapons I like. Although one of my favorite Dead Cells weapons is in fact the Tombstone. Goo Bomb. Targets are unable to move for the duration, degressive. Does that just mean debuff? Inflicts goo for 4 seconds. It says it damages, but I guess it's 6,400 DPS damage. Heals you for 3% of base damage dealt while under 50% health. That's kind of interesting. But give me the gold. Supio Science says, Tombstone rocks! Well, thank you. I agree. Tombstone does in fact rock. Maybe it's the opposite of progressive. I thought that was conservative. Jokes! I hate how this guy just wants to slap me all the time. So this is the same bomb that we had previously, deals more damage to bleeding targets, but I don't bleed targets. So I'm just not gonna take it. There's no sell option. Every time, man. Every time I get freaking smacked by that guy. But you know what I'm loving? I'm loving that passive heal that we have. It heals for, is it 3% or 3? 4%. We're healing a lot. Trinkets, attack speed, shells looted. Give me that attack speed buff. I would love to max that out. Reject the false dichotomy, go back to the Stone Age. Glade Air, welcome. How are you doing, by the way? Okay, I feel like the alter attacks are insanely powerful because by being in the alter attack state, you do an incredible amount of damage, and you, for the most part, resist damage. Seems very strong. Hello. Stop it. Stop it! You can't hit me when I can't get to you. It's illegal. All right, how are we gonna deal with this guy? I guess you know what we could do. I can't dash up there. I think I got hit a little bit in there. And by I think, I mean I definitely got hit a little bit in, okay, I got hit a lot in there. All right, definitely could use a heal. There says, I'm good, how are you? So far, so good, playing a fun early access title here. I don't want this. I like what we currently have. Also, is there a, yeah, alter damage 105, alter damage 90. I just like the combo that I have here. Held attack hits launch an alter attack signal cooldown 5 seconds? Wait a minute. I gotta read this again. Held attack launches an alter attack. So I can hold the button down, teleport behind someone, and immediately alter attack. That seems incredible. Maybe we'll give this a small shot. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. No? So it's 4 attacks to launch an alter attack with a damage buff of 60% on whatever is going to be triggered. Gotcha. I understand. I understand. Believe it or not, I do understand. That's the alter attack damage up 90%, 60% means the other attack is going to do that much more damage. It's a boss. Hello, boss. You've got the Windblown symbol on your head. That means you're important somehow. Holy hell. Bleed infusion. That's how we get bleed, I guess. Oh, I didn't see that that was gonna be a shockwave thing. That's okay. Well, game over, I guess. GG, F. That's it, Kyle is back. That's not my name. I'm here, master. Ah, another new recruit to train then. Hush, keep it down at last. Give them time to get over their emotions. They've only just come back to life. That's why there's a no vomit mode. Ah, he puked on me. Getting killed isn't easy to digest. Ha ha ha. I'll get the mop. Did I have that scar, or is that a new one? Oh my god, the lag. Welcome to our arc. My name is Eperin, head of the village and the Leapers Guild. You seem to have fully recovered. Our macabre Sure knows how to work miracles in the infirmary. See that thing you're wearing on your back? It's the pulsar. I don't know where you got it, but it's linked to your soul. What allows you to come back to life here on the Ark. You're very lucky. Only those linked to a pulsar have the privilege of becoming a Leaper. The Leapers, first and foremost, are here to protect the people of the Ark. They bring back precious resources such as cogs found on the Vortex. Sentinels, if you show willingness to help the Ark's inhabitants, I'll make you a new recruit. For starters, can you see Kubrick to the west? Apparently one of my apprentices brought him a Sentinel Golem. We can't get it to work. Before you go, take this flask. It might come in handy. It's a heal! Start your expeditions with a healing flask, up to 60% of your health. Builds a flying bark to store the collection. You can change your appearance, so that's how you change your character. Well, that's the first thing we have to heal. Oh, do we heal? Do we buy this? I bought it for free. Then, receive a weapon at the start of your expedition. Well, hopefully you start with a weapon. Backstab damage up. Start there. I'll just buy whatever I can. This is what we've currently unlocked. Alter attack we unlock just by progressing through the game. Allows you to perform evasive dashes and leap from island to island. I can't afford anything else. I don't know what the lock symbol means. I guess we just have to progress to unlock that. Recycling, it does exist. Would you look at that? Health flask can be used 2 times. So there's a lot of stuff to unlock. I'm back with a fresh load. Excuse me? You can change bodies. Yes, you heard me correctly. The resurrection machine can return you to a body of your choice. All you have to do is choose one of my findings. So it can be another character. I am now a very salty looking lizard. Mother of Zerg says, just as I predicted, you got to where I got to the first time I played. Ah, yes, the boss that hits you for 50. They really just yanked half the mechanics from Dead Cells. It's kind of just like a new Dead Cells, isn't it? A lot of the mechanics are somewhat similar to what you would expect, but I think that's kind of natural because a lot of the mechanics in Dead Cells came into existence after many, many years of analysis and suggestions from the community and development. Like, they really hashed out a fantastic game, so it makes sense that a lot of the ideas would transition over because these are problems that have been solved before. Like, how do you handle a player having a glut of weapons appear that they can't do anything with? Well, you can recycle it, so that mechanic has transitioned from one game to the next. So have you gone to see the broken thing? In a minute. So how come, I can't do a alter attack because I don't have a second weapon equipped right now. I just have this sword. All right, I killed it. Thanks for helping me out earlier. I can take care of the cannon for the Leaper teams again. On that note, would you like to look for a team? Create or join a group, climb into the cannon, aim for the vortex, and boom. No, do not load multiplayer. I'm okay. I want to get onto the floaty, but I definitely cannot get onto the floaty. Free loot, acceptable. I can't go anywhere from here, it's just a bunch of wind chimes. Is this for like getting a good screenshot for the box art? Like, do I recognize any of those swords? I don't think so. There's Space Fish, which has delivered our resources that we banked earlier on the run. Hello. You're the newcomer. I'm Kubrick. I'm in charge of restoring all the Ark's broken things, but this damn golem resists me. I've tried everything, but it seems to be missing a vital component. Perhaps you can find it. Seek the same model. Grab the part in question. We have quests. Friend forever. It is a very pretty game. I still don't really understand what's happening in the game. They've explained a couple of things like, this is the Ark. People are looking out for the inhabitants of the Ark, but like, what's going on in the grander scheme of things? I don't know. But just like in Dead Cells, you start the game, you don't understand why you're just a head that inhabitates bodies. So you figure that out kind of as you go. Look at that. It's a shortcut / secret passage to the well. The Well of Souls. Are you a lizard with a big old sword and a DreamWorks smile? I wouldn't say DreamWorks smile. Oh, hell! Okay, can I get up onto the lighthouse? No, I can't. No, I can't. I guess in that case, we are ready to go? Send off in an expedition to find the missing piece. I don't have enough money to get anything else, but I do have 2 heals. I wonder why did it do this when I use my heal? Hopefully I still get my heal. It created a healing circle, which is a little strange. But we'll figure it out. All right, let's jump into another run, shall we?